Hello, I'm glad you joined me this afternoon. I have had several people ask me my opinion on what I feel about the active uh, shooter training classes, programs, whatever you want to call it, that they're having all over the school districts around the state of South Carolina and all over the country for that matter. And, I have mixed emotions about it. My first emotion is one of anger, it's one of disgust. It's one of just outright hate to the fact that we even have to be holding this discussion. But the truth is, with the events that have taken place over the last several months and over the last several years, these things do have to be considered. First of all, I just find it absurd that in today's society, modern, civilized society, that we have to worry about things like this. But once again, our recent history tells us we must. Well, I guess the next question is when are the classes held? When are the training events held? How much training, what type of training is needed to give to the teachers, the school staff, the responders, school resource officers, and yes, the students themselves? Well, I don't know, and I don't think anyone knows. My concern is not the mere fact that we have to do the training, the psychological effect on the students, the teachers, the staff, knowing that these events are possible, that somebody could come into their school at any time, do a horrendous action that could kill, manger any of our students. And that makes me sad. It makes me sad thinking that these students have to go to school every day and come home every day wondering what's going to happen at school besides learning. It's a sad event, sad event. The other concern I have is the type of training and to what extent do the ones doing the training and participating in the training make it look real? How do they make it look real, especially in live time reality, to properly exercise the reactions that they would take if it was a real event? Do we want police officers going into our schools with students there, staff there, running up and down the hall, making these announcements, guns pulled, and have our students play like this is real? It's a sad state of affairs. The other sad state of affairs about this is the fact that we are considering having school teachers and school staff members armed. There's a bill before the South Carolina House right now that would allow teachers to have concealed weapons permits and a lot of additional training. We mustn't forget this is part of the bill. The teachers and staff would have to have a lot of additional training to learn how to operate the weapon and what to do in one of these events if it actually took place. School's just not what it used to be. I remember when I was in school, we had these atomic bomb drills. Everybody had to get under the desk, cover their heads under the desk. And you know what? In reality, what would that have done for us if an atomic bomb had hit our community. It was just a drill. It was something frightening. It was scary. But now, in today's society, we see where these people do come in schools. They do shoot our staff members. They do shoot our students. So this is real. And not only does it happen, people see it happen, and what happens afterwards 24/7 on the newsreels for weeks and weeks afterward. It's a sad state of affairs. I'm going to say it over and over and over. There's a lot of people who think that gun control is the answer. Gun control is not the answer. Some say it's the craziness, the mentality of the person doing it. They're off balance. They're mentally handicapped. There's something wrong with them that causes them to do this. So mental health is a big issue. It's a big part of this. In all honesty, my opinion, I think our mental health treatment, our mental health caregivers, I think it is ludicrous. I think we do not have proper medical care, treatment, analysis for the mentally hurt, mentally handicapped, mentally frustrated, whatever the clause or phrase you want to use. Our mental health care is really bad in South Carolina. I think that's where the answer lies more than anywhere, is in mental health, not in gun control. Not in gun control. But that's another day, another story. I want you to think about it. And if you have any comments, please leave them on this page and let me know what you think. And I may pick up and follow up on what you say. And we'll all share together and have a discussion. Thank you very much. And I hope you'll come back and see me. Bye-bye.